This is the Senior Safety Advice Podcast, your daily moment of calm, guidance, and encouragement as we navigate aging, caregiving, and living well together. Now, let's get on with today's episode.
Hello and welcome to today's Senior Safety Advice Daily Podcast, your daily moment of calm, guidance, and encouragement as we navigate aging, caregiving, and living well together. Today, I want to talk about something simple that can make a big difference, turning mealtime into a moment of joy. Now, you know, food has always been about more than nutrition. It's about connection and comfort and culture. Yet for many older adults and caregivers, meals can slowly become routine, rushed, or even stressful. Maybe cooking feels tiring. I know as a widow myself, cooking for one is not something I do often. Maybe eating alone has dulled your appetite. Or maybe as a caregiver, you're juggling so much that dinner time feels like just another chore to check off. But here's the thing. Mealtime can still be joyful, even in small, meaningful ways. And that joy matters. It nourishes not only your body, but your spirit. I remember visiting one of my clients when I was doing home health, an older woman named Rose. She lived alone after her husband passed away, and when I first met her, she admitted she'd stopped setting the table. She said, "What's the point? It's just me." Now that I'm a widow, I understand that altogether very much. But as we talked, I learned she loved to cook. She just missed the company. So we made a plan. Every Sunday, she would cook her favorite dish, spaghetti with homemade sauce, and video call her sister during dinner time. The first week, she told me she felt silly eating in front of a screen. But by the third week, she was laughing, twirling pasta, and even lighting a candle. She told me, "It kind of feels like I have dinner company again." That small change, adding intention and connection, brought joy back to her table. And it reminded me how emotional and sensory mealtime really is. The warmth, the smells, the colors, the sounds, all of it awakens the senses and signals the brain that you are cared for. Because as we all know, it's so important to care for yourself. Let's look at the science behind it for just a moment. When we enjoy a meal, our brain releases dopamine, the feel-good chemical that improves mood and focus. Joyful eating also reduces stress hormones, helping digestion and immune function. For older adults, this is especially important. Research from the National Institutes of Health shows that people who find pleasure in meals tend to eat more balanced diets, maintain healthier weights, and experience fewer nutritional deficiencies, which is so common in older adults. And on the emotional side, shared meals reduce loneliness. Even one shared meal a week can lower feelings of isolation. So joy at the table is more than just nice. It's healing. Now, let's talk about how to make it happen. Whether you're dining alone or sharing a table or caring for someone else. 1. Set the stage. Even if it's just you, set the table nicely. Use a placemat, add a napkin, maybe light a candle or play soft music. Those small touches tell your mind this moment matters. 2. Engage your senses. Colorful foods stimulate the appetite. Try mixing textures and scents, fresh herbs, warm bread, or a slice of bright fruit. A beautiful plate can turn ordinary food into an experience. Limit distractions. Turn off the TV and silence the phone for a few minutes. Give yourself permission to just simply taste, breathe, and enjoy the meal. And 4, make it social when possible. Even one meal a week with others, in person, by phone, or video can make a difference. Talk about old family recipes, share stories, or laugh over something silly. Food brings people together like nothing else. Number 5, include rituals. A short prayer, a deep breath, a moment of gratitude before eating can shift your mindset from another meal to a moment of peace. And lastly, number 6, if you're a caregiver, eat together when you can. I know how busy caregiving can be, believe me, but eating together communicates companionship and equality. It says, we're in this together. It turns caregiving into connection. Now, maybe you're thinking, that sounds lovely, but cooking still feels exhausting. I completely understand. Believe me, joyful meals don't have to mean complicated ones. Here's some simple ways to keep meals enjoyable without adding stress. Batch cook your favorites. On a good day, and freeze small portions for later. In other words, make a large amount of something and then just freeze small portions for later to defrost. Or use slow cookers or air fryers. They do the work while you rest, especially slow cookers, I think. Buy pre-chopped veggies or meal kits designed for seniors or caregivers who are short on time. And try community meal programs like Meals on Wheels. Many offer balanced, tasty options that can be shared with others. There are many meal delivery services these days. Give some a try. And if eating alone feels hard, try joining a senior center meal program or a local community lunch. Sometimes just being around others at a shared table is the best seasoning of all. If you're a caregiver listening to this podcast, you probably spend a lot of time preparing, serving, and cleaning up meals. That can get exhausting. I see you. Believe me, I've been there. But try to notice those small, beautiful moments that happen during mealtime. A smile, a favorite bite, a quiet thank you. Those are moments of connection, and they're just as nourishing for you as they are for your loved one. And if possible, engage your loved one in the process of cooking. Anything that they can do at all would be a wonderful way to do an activity with them. And don't rush through meal preparation. Don't rush through your meal. Let yourself savor them. And if you can, make the table a space of calm rather than correction. So instead of focusing on what someone is not eating or how long it's taking or what they're having trouble with, try shifting to warmth and encouragement and just allow them to do the best that they can. Because joy, not pressure, is what helps appetite and cooperation bloom. So here's a little challenge for you this week. Pick one meal, anything, breakfast, lunch, or dinner, and add just one joyful element. It could be playing your favorite music. It could be eating on the porch, outside. It could be using your nice dishes, the ones you never use. It could be calling a friend to chat while you eat, or simply saying out loud one thing you're grateful for before you take your first bite. Notice how your body feels afterward. Notice how your mood shifts. That's the power of presence and pleasure working together. Food is so much more than just fuel. It's memory, comfort, and joy. And the way we share it, or even the way we treat ourselves at the table, shapes how we feel every day. So whether you're dining with family, with friends, or by yourself, take that moment, slow down, taste the food, feel the gratitude. Turn your meal into a pause, not a task. Because every bite shared with love or savored with awareness is a reminder that life is still delicious. Thank you so much for spending this time with me today. If you enjoyed this episode, share it with someone who could use a little more joy at their table. You can find more tips and senior-friendly mealtime ideas at seniorsafetyadvice.com. And come back tomorrow for another daily moment of calm, guidance, and encouragement right here on the Senior Safety Advice Podcast. Until next time, take care of yourself and the ones you love.
This podcast is part of our mission to help older adults live safely and independently. If you'd like to take the next step, visit aginginplacedirectory.com, where you'll find specialists, helpful resources, and inspiration to make every home your place to thrive.